and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today is a refresh. Yes, we are doing a CC-free family. Easy way to tell if I'm doing CC-free is if I only have 2 columns. I had to take out all my CC to check to see what was going on with the teleport any Sims anywhere statue that you have to have in for the pose player. And I thought, hey, you know what? Let me make a CC free family in between Spooky Week and starting of November. So this is my wholesome, beautiful, I'm guessing, November family. Dad there is participating in No Shave November, and his little jacket and polo, he looks very sharp. Looks like he could be the librarian at your local school, which I enjoy. And I just thought it would be fun to do something that doesn't have all my crazy CC in it, to kind of clear our palates before we, or now that after we've got done with Spooky Week. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I totally enjoyed that. I know that while Christmas is my favorite holiday of all time, it's fun, to take that time and do something a little bit more fun and playful and dress up and do crazy stuff. So I will let you in on a little secret. Most of the time while I was recording those videos, I was wearing part of my Halloween costume. I dressed up, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I dressed up as a cat for Halloween, and that's what I decided to do to hand out candy, was to be a grown-up in a cat costume. I got my ears from Forever 21? No, Charlotte Rouge. I haven't been in that store since I was probably 15 or 16, and I was actually kind of surprised. I went in there when I was helping my sister-in-law's shop for their homecoming dresses, and boy, was that a day. Anyways, we already talked about that, but we had a blast, and my mother-in-law and I stayed in a fairly good mood most of the day. So when we got to Charlotte Rouge, even though the girls weren't in awesome moods anymore, we were still having a blast, and we thought, look at all this fun stuff. And I was telling her about my experience with Charlotte Rouge whenever I was a teenager. Whenever I was about 12 years old, was the first time I realized what Charlotte Rouge was. Went in, and they had corsets for sale. And from that moment on, my mother never wanted me to go back in there ever again. But I ended up going and getting one of those corsets later on in life when I wanted to be a little bit more rebellious. But I was actually surprised going into Charlotte Rouge as an adult. What I thought was kind of risque back then, they've got a lot more like normal everyday pieces in there. Like they still have some of the sexier stuff. Like they had a bustier that my sister-in-law was trying to convince my mother-in-law that she should be able to wear for homecoming. That didn't work out in her favor. But, they had lots of fun stuff other than crazy bustiers and see-through clothes. They also had like a normal t-shirt, and they were cute, so I enjoyed that. And then, of course, we saw the ears, and it took probably longer for us to decide on which one of the ears we wanted just because they were all pretty fabulous. My mother-in-law ended up taking the like simple, plain, just metal ones, and I'm kind of jealous. I want those now, and I got the more crazy ones that have rhinestones on them. Not the big ones, because we were looking at some huge, basically tiara cat ears. And so that's, that was our story about the cat ears that we will wear or have worn in her subdivision to hand out candy to little children who are going to think we're insane. But hey, last year at Trunk or Treat, I dressed up as Pikachu, like full on head to toe adult in a onesie. So, and that's something I don't see this Sim doing. She looks pretty playful and fun, but she also looks like she's pretty serious and isn't going to do any sort of crazy shenanigans. She'll probably wear like, I don't know, what would be cute on her? I think she'd be like a sexy milkmaid. Yeah, I think that's what she would go for. Leave a comment down below about what you guys dressed up for Halloween as well. I'd love to know. I don't love Halloween as much as Christmas. I still love Halloween. I love dressing up. And, you guys saw, made a few witches, made a vampire. And we had some fun on Spooky Week. The only thing I wish I would have done would be to have put in like a floor plan in the Rory's Challenge Build House, which wasn't actually part of Spooky Week. And, put a actual floor plan in that little house that I built. But hey, hindsight bias is 2020, right? Or hindsight is 2020. I don't know what's going on with me lately, guys. I have been off of my game a lot. I have been just jibber jabbering about nothing. And you know what? It's part of getting old. I'm going to be 27 here in a few months. And while some of you, I know Harry, think that's not very old, or hey Harry, if you remember from the other videos when I linked her, she's fabulous. You should go check her out. But yeah, I feel old. I feel 87 at heart, 97 somewhere in there. Ooh, classy mom swimsuit. Look at her being all conservative and covered up. She was so cute. I forgot about that swimsuit. And I made her romantic and creative. Oh, those are good traits. I like those. And now I fell in love with this little girl as soon as I saw her on the random genetics. Like, nothing I wanted to change about her. I thought she was super cute and super duper spunky. And I really enjoyed dressing her up. I thought she was cool. I love the shorter hair too. I'm imagining she's like 8 to 10. And like her little brothers, maybe one of them cut her hair, or somebody in class put gum in her hair or something like that. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to rock it. I'm cool enough to do that. I got this. And then her bunny sleeping clothes. And then this outfit, other than the glasses, I was like, you got it, girl. Look at that. The game is finally participating in life the way I want it to. Game usually doesn't give me anything I really want it to, want to use. But hey, it did that time. That little girl's fabulous. And then her little brother popped up, and I was like, oh, this is where Sergio Romeo came from. Look at how cute, good looking this kid is. Like, he would be Justin Bieber in my world, I think. Because, look at him. He's adorable. He's handsome. He looks like he's charming. He's the kid that if he came around to sell you candy bars, you would buy them from him. Because he's just so stinking cute. How can you say no to that little face? I'm ridiculous. But seriously, there are some Sims, when you never have to change anything. And I think it's because I made, super good-looking parents for them. And I sped this up 3 times, I think. So it's going pretty quickly. But you know what? It didn't take me very long to actually make them, either. This was pretty simple. That's the only thing I really like about CC Free, is that I don't have as many choices, so I just make a choice and go with it. And, here we are. It's simple. He's adorable. And I love all their children. Oh my gosh. I've made the prettiest Sims family ever. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yep, I've made the prettiest Sims family ever. Look at that. I should be famous for that. Which means you should like and subscribe and comment below so that more people can see my great stuff. But I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Should I stay? But where can I go?